Alrighty guys, what's up? Narcissistic here. So I've this is a voiceover, of course, since every single time I try and record, everyone has to be like fucking like talking right near the mic, or talking really loud or whatever, and it's gonna mess up the recording. Anyway, so I have a magical chest here. Royal Giant, I don't use it. Skeletons, I don't use. Minions, I don't use. Archers, I do use, and they're actually getting to level 10. Mini P.E.K.K.A, I don't use, although I'm planning on using it since I just got the princess. I got to Legendary Arena, and I bought her. So, here we are. We're going into a match, and we're actually facing a level 10 here. So when I saw this, I was like freaking out because he's right below Legendary Arena, and I placed my pump in the middle because I assume that he'll have the miner or something just because he's this far up, but he doesn't, and so he has the lumberjack. So I place that down, and I takes it all out, and I place my barbs, and I place my cannon right on top of the giant to stop it. And I freaked out during this too because I was like, why? My internet showed up and it was like, no, please don't. Just let me have internet. Anyway, so he places his Vault there. I zap because I think that I thought that maybe the barbs would survive a little bit longer, or something like that. So I pushed to the side now because he's placing P.E.K.K.A. I probably should have waited, and because he has barbs. So I do no, I don't fireball because the archers are out of range and they're taking down the barbs. So I leave that alone, and I place that in the middle. And then I believe he has a witch, so he places down his witch, and I zap to get rid of the baby skeletons, and the P.E.K.K.A turns, which is good because the cannon's still up. I place an elixir collector. That was a risky elixir collector right there, because if he had anything else, if he had a hog, then I would have been pretty much done, because I didn't have my cannon back up. He places his miner. That was so stupid. Alone, like why would you do that? I don't get it. But anyways, he places that alone, and I push to the other side with archers, and I should have had my fireball up. But I don't, and I get lucky because he places his Valk. So I place my goblins in the back because hopefully they won't get hit, and I place my hog, and I fireball that, and maybe I should have fireballed the other side, but he had a few good other stuff going on. So the miner is rage, so I have to place that down. I fireball, and then I place goblins, and then archers. And my tower is pretty low now, and he has the advantage. So I think I'll pump up right in the middle. Yeah, wasn't the best decision, but I do fireball, and I could take it out with Fireball Zap, but I decided not to, and it's a good idea I didn't, because he has the miner again and the lumberjack. I think he didn't have any direct damage. We'll have to check, but I don't think he did. I zapped to make sure my goblins got there in time, and then I wait for 8 elixir, and then, or 7, and then I place my fireball, and that is GG right there. I would have lost just because the giant was on my way to its tower, or my tower, but I mean that's all good. So we got to 29-27, and as you can see, I have a lot of gold, like a lot of gold. That's like 22k. That's for a free to play player. That's huge. And I don't know, I've been saving that for, I saved that for like almost a month, because I had to get level 9 stuff. So yeah, he had no direct damage besides his zap. So even if he got my tower down to like 80, I don't think he could have taken it out with the level 10 zap. I think that is 63 damage or something like that, 64 maybe. But yeah, he would have had to get my tower really low, and that's also a pretty expensive deck with no elixir collector. So we're gonna go over it again and see what happened and if I did anything wrong or what. And actually, I was right because he did have the miner, but he never placed out my PEMs. And that was a huge mistake for him, I feel. He should have placed, and I think the fact that he was going up against a level 8 just made him really hesitant, I guess, or overconfident that he would win. But yeah, I should have had my fireball up there. Anyway, so I think it made him like really overconfident in that the fact that he would win. In the very end, I think he started trying more, but it's just something you can't do. Like you cannot underestimate someone below you, because if they are this high up and they're say 2 levels below you, you cannot underestimate them. That was one of my problems. I used to underestimate like level 7s and level 6s, and I'd be like, oh my god, this is an easy game before I got really good, and it just wasted like so much. I don't know how to explain it, like, but this is the ending right here. I really don't know how to explain it. It's like, it just wastes so much of like what you should be expecting. Like you should expect someone good, not someone completely shitty. But I mean, excuse me. But like in this arena, like you can't play stupid. You most definitely can't play stupid in this arena. And I mean I have the princess now, but I still can't play her. Like this is my only deck that's really gotten this high up in card levels. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's like I want to play with the princess, but I just don't have the card levels to play with her. And I also don't have any other legendaries besides the Lava Hound, which I'll show you in a bit right here. Yep. I do have the Lava Hound, and I could get it to level 2, but I don't know. I just can't play with it, really. I don't have any good decks, and I think I show you a deck right now, yeah. But it's just, I don't know, super interesting. I just can't play with the Lava Hound. And as you can see, like, almost every single one of my other cards I have to upgrade them. Or else I don't know, it's interesting because I don't know. A lot of I just can't like just work them. Or the deck I'm playing right now, the Hog Archer deck, it's just so perfect. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's just pretty much just perfect. Yes, it could use more air defense and everything like that, but I don't know. It's just pretty good. Anyways, so as we're wrapping up here, I just want to remind you guys to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. And if you enjoy, please tell me what you're enjoying and what you're not, because it helps me tremendously, even though you guys might not notice it. I want to put out the content you guys want, and if you can't tell me what that is, then we have a tiny problem. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy, and see you guys.